Quitting TikTok has been phenomenal. It's been great. It's made my life better. I don't know what else to really say about it. Hello, it is I, the dumb bitch who plays Minecraft in the background while talking about stupid things, because that's just what I'm known to do, you know? I mean, not really. I'm not known for doing this. This channel's not popular in the slightest. Hell, my most popular video is about me getting out of a toxic friend group because it was an absolute travesty of an existence that honestly should have never went down in the first place, but it did. It did. So, like, what am I gonna do, right? What am I going to do? Anyways, welcome to this video, and I want to kind of talk about the funny TikTok, and if it sounds like I'm really tired, it's because I am. It's 9 p.m. I should be trying to get ready to go to bed, but I wanted to make this video real quick, and I was thinking it's not going to be a long talking kind of video, so I figured I can whip it up real quick, make a funny out of it, and just we can move on from there. You know, that's kind of the game plan. That's gonna look like shit, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So anyways, as the title of the video suggests, I'm going to be primarily talking about me quitting TikTok and how it pretty much made me feel a lot better for myself, and just honestly in general was just a good decision to make, and how it's honestly made me a lot happier, made me less depressed, made me feel all kinds of other things. And yeah, I just kind of want to talk about it. Now first, I also want to preface this. This video is not in any way meant to be like, oh, you should quit. You should quit TikTok. You should quit this fucking garbage piece of shit or whatever. No, I'm not trying to do anything like that. Far from it. If you still want to use TikTok, if you still like using the app or whatever, all the power to you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like I said, this video is not meant to persuade anyone into liking or disliking the app. What you do with it is up to you. Let's start from the beginning a bit. Let's start from the beginning on why TikTok has been a hellscape. This is gonna break my pickaxe. Yep, there it goes. So for those who are somehow unaware, right? TikTok was a app, short video formatted like app that originally was like known for like having a bunch of like music related stuff, right? Like you can do stuff with music. It was kind of cool, I guess. And then it later became kind of like a Vine 2.0. Vine, it was a short video thing. I think you would only make like 7-second long videos, and they were usually like memes and stuff like that, you know? And they were fun. They were simple. They got the job done. They were just silly, old, good old fun stuff. Really nothing much to complain about, honestly. Anyways, yeah, TikTok was kind of like a 2.0 of that. People were making all kinds of different memes and all that sort of stuff, and they were in larger... Like, they were longer formats, too. Like, yes, they were still short-form videos, but you can make them last longer, right? Like, I think the longest TikTok is... I don't know what the longest TikTok, like, you could do is, but the longest I've seen was almost about, like, 5 minutes long. You could most likely go way longer, but I've seen one like that. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know, but that's what I remember seeing. So, yeah, for the longest time, I did use TikTok. I think I installed it once in 2020, back when it was, like, really popular. Didn't really care all too much. Hell, I probably made like 1 or 2 memes. No, you know what? I think I used TikTok back in 2018. Was it in 2018 when I first saw memes about it? I generally don't remember. I remember seeing some, or maybe it was Musical.ly that I used originally. I do not fucking remember. It's been like way too fucking long. TikTok is such a, it was a really interesting thing at the time. Everyone needed something to like preoccupy themselves, during COVID-19 shit. And if it wasn't VR chat, well then it was definitely TikTok, for sure, without a doubt. I don't know how to explain it. It was... Everyone that was on it was just kind of an asshole. Everyone that was on it is honestly an asshole or a full-blown idiot. I know you people that use the wilting rose emoji. You're not funny, and a lot of people don't like you for using it. If anything, they find you fucking annoying. I say as I'm a person who uses a fucking shader pack that makes redstone easier to find. I'm not really any less guilty of anything stupid. I won't deny that. At least I'm willing to admit my fault. Speaking of, damn it. But yeah, a lot of people on TikTok were just kind of assholes. And yeah, that's the internet in general. I mean, my Limbus company video for the April Fools like shit this year got a lot of creepy PDF file like individuals. So like... I hope they have a really terrible day. You know, they deserve it. being the creeps that they are. Like, please perish. But I usually tried to ignore them, and it wasn't until I was doing a bunch of content for myself on TikTok where I was like, okay, can't really avoid it now because there's just people like interacting with my shit. And admittedly, it was kind of cool at first. It was like, oh, people really like my stuff. But on the other hand, it was like, why the fuck do they like my stuff? There's really nothing enjoyable about my content, like, at all. So I'm not sure where I don't know. I didn't personally think my content was funny. I still don't think my content is good or funny or anything. I just do it because it's fun. That's all that really matters to me. If it's fun, then I'll do it. But I used to use TikTok a lot, and I'm talking a lot. Like, every night I would go on TikTok and just look at memes and whatever, just scroll for hours on end. And admittedly, it made me a fucking dumber person. I mean, I was friends with Treason for the longest time, so obviously it didn't make me choose the correct decisions in life. We all know this, fundamentally. If you don't know who Treason is, watch my video that talks about me getting out of a toxic friend group. That'll explain pretty much everything you need to know. It's a pretty long video, though, so if you're not into that, then that's fine. It's not important for this video, though, so I won't go over it. But yeah, no, it made me pretty stupid in a lot of cases. My attention span got worse. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, TikTok does fuck with attention spans. At least I personally like to think so, because I've seen more instances of it ruining attention spans than actively helping it. So, like, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. There's clearly more flaws with it than there is benefits. I'm just saying, man. And what with the United States, you know, being like, hey, we own TikTok now, accept our terms of services. I basically made a video saying, hey, I'm out of here, Felicia, and I was done. I wasn't going to be on that fucking app anymore. Why would I want to after what garbage shit there is for it? Is that a skeleton? I want it murdered. Actually, what if you blew up to a creeper? That's pretty fucking hilarious. I stopped using TikTok, completely got myself off of it. I did come back for a little bit to make a video about Treason, saying how he made me almost want to game end myself. Don't worry about that by any means, you know? I totally felt safe around that individual, totally. Anyway, moving on. Moving on from me being correct about bad people I met. So it's been 6 months now. Well, not exactly 6 months, but it's about to be 6 months since I stopped going onto TikTok, stopped using it, completely got rid of that shit. What is that up there? Anyways, how have I been doing since that instance? Honestly, to put it as simply as possible, it's been great. It's been honestly fucking amazing. I've been able to pay attention to things a lot easier. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a fucking dumbass. I'm still gonna, like, need to be addressed 60 dozen times before I get my fucking shit together. But compared to what it was before, yeah, no, I'm actually fine. I've been enjoying a lot more longer form videos on YouTube, which has been great because those actually are better objectively than a lot of short videos that I've seen. Especially when they're not edited and it's just like simple talking videos like these. They're just great. It's not even just a bias thing. I just think they're really fun to listen to, just to have in the background while I'm like playing a game or whatever. It's just nice. I don't know. Now, yes, I still do make YouTube shorts, despite my opinion on it, so I know that sounds a bit hypocritical and whatever. Look, man, let's be honest. Most of us probably make short form videos because, I mean, it gets views, admittedly. Let's be honest. It gets views. Now, that's not why I do it. Honestly, it's just a way for me to get out some clips that I otherwise wouldn't put into an actual video, or to help advertise a pre-existing video that I have. Like, that's kind of what it's for. It's just meant to be like, hey, check out this video that I made or that I'm working on, or hey, check out this funny moment. That's essentially what it is, right? And if people like that, then they'll probably like the other content that I have. So, like, it's a win-win, right? Well, it would be a win-win. I don't know. And when I did go back onto TikTok to see, like, what was going on, right? Because I was like, interesting what could happen on here. I was looking back at some old shit and whatever, and realizing, yeah, it's a god-awful shit show of a place. Everyone on there is just so fucking... They're either unintelligent or they're the biggest assholes you will ever meet on the planet. Which says quite a bit, unfortunately, because, like, I didn't think I could meet anyone that's more dickish on TikTok. Which, to be fair, I still didn't, because people on Twitter and people on Twitter exist, so, like, obviously there are worse people, and the aforementioned people that were on my Limbus Company video who could honestly drown in petrol, and not a lot of people would miss them because they're PDF files, so it's fine. It's fine, you know, who cares? And don't get me wrong, obviously not everybody on TikTok is an asshole, without a doubt. I've met some pretty cool people on there that are like, I think they're pretty neat individuals. And honestly, I wish a lot of them I probably would have kept in contact with, or at the very least, like, have other ways of finding their content, because, or just things that they look at in general, because we all, like, exchanged some pretty cool stuff on there, admittedly. There was genuinely some really cool people that I met on there. I thought they were some of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever seen, you know? They were definitely better than the guys on YouTube, I'm just saying. I mean, everyone's hating on the fucking Final Fantasy XIV videos, even though they're objectively some of my best videos, so, like, cope, nerd. But there was also some other benefits that came from me quitting TikTok. Not just from, like, mental shit, but, like, me actually doing other things instead of just doom scrolling like a dumb fuck. It allowed me to look to different avenues of different software and applications for whatever the fuck I want to do, right? Whether it be for simple utility or maybe something entirely different that could just be fun for me. I've mentioned in one video on this channel where I used gotta look back at what it was called because I fucking forgot, where I used Chill With You Lo-Fi Story. I think that's what it's called, Chill Out With You Lo-Fi Story. The point is, I used that as a software while editing videos because it was very helpful. It was just fun to use in general. I love this noise. But yeah, it was overall just pretty good, all things considered. It was just nice music in the background while also having a timer to, like, be like, there's like 2 sets of timers on it. I don't know what the actual timer's called, but what I do know is that you set 2 separate timers, one for how long you'll be working and the other for how long you'll take a break before you get back to the work. And it was a really nice system. If it wasn't for that, the Code Vein 2 video that I made probably would still be in the editing phase right about now. So I do gotta say, like, hey, that application's really fucking cool because it helped to get that fucking Code Vein video out. So it's great, you know, gotta love it for that. But yeah, just overall, like, there was that, right? And I've been doing, like, a bunch of other things just to be, like, more productive in my life. Like, I was playing some other games. I was actually doing some other shit, making other projects and everything, since I don't have anything distracting me, because yuck, gross and shit. Like, I can actually focus on making some actual projects, getting some stuff actually done, and just overall having a more fun time than what I would be if I, you know, than if I just had TikTok on the side and just fucking scrolling through the hellscapes that is that godforsaken application. So, you know, there's at least that, I suppose. And there's obviously a lot more things that I used up as well. But I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. It's mainly just stuff like reminders, diary apps, other shit like that, to just sort of be like, hey, let's just be a little more human for today. Let's not worry about all this stupid shit that's absolutely unneeded and all that. Let's just have some fun. That was essentially what it was for a good while, and it's nice, you know. It's nice being a little more grounded. I was debating on, like, getting some, like, older pieces of technology too to use outside of, like, my phone and computer, because, like, I use my computer and phone a lot, and don't get me wrong, I love these devices to death, absolutely do, but I need some other things to keep me off of them. That's originally why I bought my Nintendo Switch 2, so that way I could play some shit on there and just keep away. And same with the Steam Deck, really. Now, yes, I know the Steam Deck is, it's literally a portable PC, technically, yes, but I'm not going to use it for all the shit that's on there with Linux. Don't get me wrong, absolutely cool as fuck what you could do with the Steam Deck, but it's not worth it to me. Like, there's nothing that I'm personally going to get out of it, if I'm being honest. Cool for those who can, but for me, I can't. I just don't really see the need for it. So yeah, I was originally thinking like, oh, I could get like a PS Vita or a Nintendo, like a new Nintendo 3DS, maybe mod them or whatever, get some shit on it, or maybe just some other old like pieces of technology. Cause like honestly, that kind of shit interests me. It interests me a lot. There's a YouTuber I watch. I forgot what her like I forgot what her fucking username was, but I'll put her like YouTube channel on the screen. I love watching her stuff. It's just really cozy, like old technology stuff, and just some like other things in general. Genuinely a really good YouTuber. I recommend checking out her stuff if you're into like old school technology or just other cool stuff in general, with like more cozy vibes and everything. It's a really good channel for that. Absolutely adore it. I had all this copper this whole time. I'm a fucking moron. Just overall, just, you know, more productivity, which is always good, right? You always want to be a little more productive. Is that a fucking creeper? You piece of fucking shit. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to say for the video. Long story short, stopped using TikTok. Started feeling better as a person, which is great because, you know, Lord knows we need to be better people in general, right? I was originally going to talk more like shit about Twitter because I also looked back at that, and that place is, oh my god, that place is 20 times worse than what it originally was. And I could also talk about Blue Sky slowly becoming shitty as well, but that in itself, I need to wait for things to unfold before I could talk more about Blue Sky shit. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I like Blue Sky a lot. It's definitely a lot more fun than Twitter. But don't get me wrong, there's some shit going down on Blue Sky, and it's not looking pretty, and we'll just have to wait to see how things unfold. And maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll also talk about Twitter. I don't know. Or maybe I'll talk about some other things in the future. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching this video, or I guess listening to it if you're someone who has this in the background and just listening to me ramble about and whatever. That's fine too. That works too. I got no issues with either one. If you want to see more of my content of what I do, you can of course check out this channel, see the other talking videos. I plan on trying to do a lot more of these because these have generally been pretty fun. But I am slowly running out of topics at the moment. The TikTok one was kind of like on an like a little spur of like, I went onto the site and was like, this is god awful, I want to talk about it. If you want to check out my other stuff that isn't in relation to me talking about random shit, I got my main channel where I do highlights and other sorts of videos of me playing games and whatnot. So if that's more of your speed, then we got all that. That can always be fun. Have some people watching that. I have my Twitch channel where I stream every now and then, not as commonly, but whenever I do stream, it's a couple of select games like Warframe, Final Fantasy XIV. We're also currently playing through the 100 line, which is a game worked on by some people from the Danganronpa team. So if you're a fan of Danganronpa, then you'll most likely be a fan of 100 line. It's a good game. And otherwise, if you want to see me posting about random shit and whatever, there is my Blue Sky. I do not know if I'll be sticking on to Blue Sky. Again, it will really depend on what goes down with the site later with everything that's going on at the moment, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see what goes on. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, that's all I had for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you're at when you're watching this video. And just be sure to have a good one. Yeah.